got on bait. Bait. She got on bait.
Hey, it's Bunny, and I wanted to come on here, right? And first of all, I wanted to say, thank you for subscribing, for continued support, and obviously watching my stuff, sharing it, liking, things like that, right? But I'm very grateful for that. I'll never say oh, I'm not grateful, stuff like that, right? But I've noticed this always happens, right? With new people subscribing, there's also, or just seeing my content, right? There's some people who have the wrong one, right? They've gotten a bit lost, very lost, and I just wanted to speak about that. I feel like if you are somebody who is slow, right, you are going to hate this channel. You are really going to hate it here, right? You may ask me, Bunny, what do you mean by that, right? And those people who comment and they're like, oh, why do you have to make this video, or why do you have to comment on this specific topic, and why does anybody have to make anything? Why does anybody make content on YouTube and things like that? It doesn't make sense. It's clear to me that these people are not the brightest. They're not the brightest, because it's pretty obvious why I'm doing it. I've said it so many times, and the next point is, if you don't really understand what I'm talking about, but you just want to feel included, right? So I remember in my texturism hypocrisy video, right, there was these two people, right, that commented and were like, I'm so confused. Oh my god, she always wears her hair and stuff like that, but are completely missing what I spoke about, what I was pointing out, that the fact that even when you are not wearing your hair, right, why is it when you choose to not wear your hair, you're still wearing a looser texture? It doesn't, but you're sitting there complaining about texturism and all these beauty standards. Why aren't you wearing an afro wig? Because they make them, but you don't want that. You want the looser texture. So let's be honest, let's not sit there and complain about texturism when you're actively participating in it. So yeah, people who just comment, and it's clear to me that they either didn't watch the video, just saw the title and were like, oh, I'm pissed, and just people who are unable to think critically. Those people, if you're like that, please move. Please get off the channel, right? Because you're just going to be blocked at that point. You're just, I'm not playing with you. Another one is if you're easily emotionally dysregulated, right? These people will watch things like my content and just exotical content in general, right? And they know it triggers them, they know it upsets them, right? But they still watch it. And I think regular black girl made a video about how or was it exotical tax collector, either one. It was your video about how black women love mama content, moth to a flame and stuff like that, right? Yeah, it was so true, because literally, why would you watch my content? How you're I'm not coming up in your algorithm randomly. That's just not how that works, right? The tags that I have, I just don't come up in your algorithm or your recommended randomly. It just wouldn't happen, right? You have to be watching things that are like similar, whether it's BWE content or exotical content or whatever. You have to be watching things that are similar, right? Like I don't understand watching things that trigger you so much that you have to leave a comment. Like you just have to, because you're just boosting me in the algorithm, right? By commenting. I don't think they understand that even you leaving a hate comment is literally just boosting my numbers. Like y'all, I swear I wouldn't have been so close, gotten so far to being monetized had it not been for people being so outraged and like watching my videos and commenting and stuff like that. Like you're just building my pedestal, so thank you. And I also like wonder, why do these people think that like that they have a say here, right, on my channel? But you've never nobody's ever listened to you. You've never had a say in your real life. You always do other people want you to do, right? But you think you have a say on my channel? Really? Okay. Okay. You're delusions. Yeah. And if you're someone who loves the why, the whole thing of like, oh, why can't we just get along? Oh, I just want to bake a cake.
We could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school? No, I just have a lot of feelings. Okay, go home.
But yeah. If you're someone who's like, oh, why can't we get along and all of that, right? It's just so like annoying, because you're not actually doing it because you care. You know, it's this like moral high ground type of thing where you're like, I'm so above it. Why can't you just be above, you know, commenting on people and being hateful and da, 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 da. If you're so above the hate and you're like this Mother Teresa type of person, why are you not working for a charity and not, instead of commenting on what I'm doing and, you know, the hate I'm spreading, you know, why are you here? Shouldn't you be volunteering? Shouldn't you be at a soup kitchen or something? Like protesting? Y'all love to protest. Y'all not protesting right now? Please. Like move. Yeah. And like I remember that like my recent video about the like MLS like cosplay video seems to be like upsetting some people. I don't know why I'm always surprised, because like I remember what like the BWE space was like and how like toxic it was, and so I don't know why I'm surprised, but at the same time it's like, yeah, people seem to be like a little upset. Which is good for me, because more views, more like closer to being monetized and things like that, so works for me. But like I remember somebody had commented, oh, you know, I don't think we should be commenting on other people's makeup, with a crying emoji. Girl, first of all, like I told her, there is no we. It's me producing the content. It's my channel. It's, you know, my thing. You're not, I don't know. This is where like I get annoyed, right? And I've told you guys all the time, right? And I'm going to constantly tell y'all that this is my channel. I'm going to do what I want. And, you know, I obviously care about what my subscribers say and if they like the content and things like that, right? But like I'm never going to be this person, right? Who's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and oh, I shouldn't have said that, and oh, that I guess that makes me a bad person, and I should just never comment on anybody. No, I'm literally a commentary channel, right? Like I'm always going to comment on stuff. I'm searching for my next like literal thing to comment on. Like I don't care. You think I care? That's weird. Like, and these people will see my content, right? And I thought to myself, oh, maybe it's because like I've been doing, more like empowering content instead of like roasty content, that I like started out doing, right? And maybe that's why the person got confused, right? But at the same time, it's like, no, you can literally scroll, and I was literally talking about big bad belugas. So, like, you're on the wrong page again. You need to leave, right? You need to leave. Like, this is not the space for you, right? You're not going to police me. Yeah. Like, you don't run shit here. You've never run shit a day in your life, but you want to come on my channel and try and run me? You must be smoking. You must be smoking something green or sniffing something white. Okay? Like this is not a we. And I don't know why people keep coming in my comments, right? And it's not subscribers, right? It's like new people, right? Or just random people who are like, oh, I don't think we should be who is we? Who is we? Are you my producer? Are you my, editor or something like that? Because last time I checked, it's me recording the audio, scheduling the times to make content and like editing and stuff like that. I'm a one-woman show. Like, this is not a we thing. You are not my manager. I don't clock into your workplace. No, you're not running this. Please don't say there's a we. And y'all might be like, oh, it's not that serious. Da-da-da. No, because it's insulting. It's insulting that you think that there's a we. It's insulting that you think, just one person, some random person is going to run something that, that you can come on here, right? And tell me what to do. No, I don't like being told what to do. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, but like, I don't like, it just gets me mad. It gets me mad. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's weird because this, like, I guess this is something that I'm always in the back of my mind is like, I can't be like those other YouTubers, right? Where like they've got this community, right? That when they do something wrong or something perceived as wrong, right? They all like, I've seen a YouTuber will, I guess, say something that offends their community or there's something a little wrong, and then people will feel so emboldened and so entitled, right? To come into the collection and start saying stuff like, you need to do this and you shouldn't have done that and this, and you need to clear this up and you need to make a video because of this and clearing it up and apologizing and all of that stuff. First of all, you don't run me. You do not run me. It's okay to say things like, I kind of don't agree with this, and maybe it could have been said a different way, rubbing me the wrong way, sort of thing, right? That's cool. I'm okay with that, right? That's, normal behavior. Using bossy language like you need to, you're doing too much. You're doing too much because you are a stranger, right? You're a stranger, and this whole, like, this is why, like, I'm always trying to like disconnect myself in a way. Like, I share things with you guys and like things like that, right? But I'm not somebody who's going to get so attached that you now feel entitled to me and I feel entitled to you, because I feel like that's when you don't see people as people. You see them as like I don't know, like livestock, You know, like, oh, you need to produce this for me, da, da, da. You know, it just gets really like weird, and like I don't want that. I don't want this parasocial like relationship where you feel entitled to me and I feel entitled to you in some way. Like I don't like it. No. Also, back to my list. Got off topic a bit. If you're somebody who is like, you know, I've always said this, it's like this reoccurring thing that people who hate on me, right? Oh, before I get into that, right? There was another comment on my my MLS cosplay video, right? And yeah, I feel like I'm moving a little bit away from like saying names. Sometimes I won't like say names, right? Just because like I realize these people want attention. Like I remember like there was this one person, right, who was like from another like an exoticals like page. Like she was like her stan. Yeah. And like she was just like doing weird stuff, like commenting like on many exoticals channels and trying to like, I don't know, get attention and things like that, and just being really weird. And I remember I had like told another exotical content creator that, oh, this person is weird, she's like a stalker type of thing, right? Because that's stalking. I don't care that it's digitally, right? You're still going on many people's channels, exotical people's channels specifically, to try and, you know, rev up some attention and saying, oh, you need to, oh, I hope you make a video about me. And like, it's really sick, it's really weird. This is how these women want to build like their pedestal, right? And you're not going to eat off me. No, thank you. You need to make your own YouTube channel, right? And build your own pedestal. You're not going to eat off me. No, thank you. Which is why I block people, because you're not just going to like comment here and think you're running something, right? You're no. Because no. And so, you know, this person said, oh, you're a hater. You know, it wasn't the same person, but it's just a random person. Again, new people. The new people who are being cool, who are liking the content, hello, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Content coming soon. More content coming soon, right? No problems with you. I don't have a problem with people, like new people coming in. It's like, I would hope new people come in, right? But I have a problem with people who think they're going to run something and get it confused and get me fucked up. Yeah. And think that you're going to try and push it with me, because it's not that. It's just simply not that, right? And yeah, so this person, new person, said, oh, it's giving hater, right? With an eye roll emoji. And I was like, girl, you don't understand that you're giving hater by even commenting this, because like, you didn't have to comment here. You didn't, you know. And again, it ties back into like the people who are like, I'm so, you know, morally superior, and oh, you're a hater, you're a mean girl, and stuff like that. I have a video. I need to make a video about how people keep using the mean girl stuff, and like almost like they're stuck in high school, right? You're worried about like, oh, calling people you're like a mean girl from high school, right? You're 35. What? You haven't been to high school in a few decades. Let's calm down. You know, it's weird how many people are stuck who are older than me, right? Who are stuck in high school, and like the trauma of it, and the girls who were supposedly mean to them, right? Okay. Okay, right? It's weird. But yeah, this person who's like saying, oh, you're a hate, it's giving hater. okay, then why do you have to comment? Why, you can just move along, when I see somebody being a hater, I'm like, oh, okay, blocked, not interested. Again, y'all keep engaging with me and you don't understand, again, that you're running my numbers up. You are putting money in my pocket. So thank you. Thank you. Like, my pedestal is further being built because I'm a hater. Okay. You're still putting me on a pedestal because I have a pedestal to hate from. Thank you. So, I'm not, opposed to being called stuff like that, because at the same time, you have to have some type of voice, some type of power, right? To even be shit talking, I guess, to do something. Like, you know how like the BWE, like content creators, right, they have like a victim pedestal, right? They can talk about how, oh, I was bullied, oh, these women are evil, and da-da-da, and stuff like that, right? They have a victim pedestal. Okay, so I can have my, I don't know, mean girl pedestal. I'm okay with that. I think I'm pretty sweet, but I guess I'm a bitch. Yeah, but back to my list. If you can't spell or use like programmer, you're going to hate me. Like, it's this trend where a lot of my haters have been people who are illiterate, have poor grammar, clearly failed to get a high school education, right? And are mad at the world, mad at themselves, and think they know something, right? Despite being illiterate. Shocking, really. Like, weird. But yeah, if you're like that, and you're probably going to hate it. Like, I don't have a problem with illiterate people just on a regular basis, right? I have a problem with people who are illiterate, people who are dumb, but think they know everything and want to like try and check me. Like, that's the problem. That's a like theme, I guess, with this, with like where I get like mad and like annoyed, right? Where people who clearly did not watch the video, do not know what they're talking about, and just want to say something, right, are trying to check me. And no, I'm not gonna do that, right? So lastly, if you are a victim warrior, aka I don't know, a bald eagle. Yeah, I love calling them bald eagles now. I can't call them, like, blue is getting old, Blue is getting old, so I go interchangeably between like beluga and bald eagle. So if you're a victim warrior, you see everything and you're a victim, you're dysregulated, you're upset, you're going to hate it here, because I'm not going to coddle you. I don't care to cuddle you. I'm not your mama. You're not sucking on this tit. No, thank you. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, comment below. See y'all. Love y'all. Bye.